Ashley, who joins us north of the border in Alberta, Canada. Ashley, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thanks for taking my call.
You bet. What's going on, Ashley?
So I've been working as a correctional officer for 3 years, and I just started as a probation officer. I have my degree in criminal justice, but the whole reason I started my degree in the first place was to become a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
But that dream is kind of getting pushed to the side, and I've gone other routes. And,
Whoa. Why is it being pushed to the side?
Well, the first time I applied with the police, I didn't get through. I failed the polygraph part. I did some stupid stuff and didn't pay for camping when I went camping, and I got in trouble for that. And they deferred me for a few years, and then.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on. This is fascinating. Sure. Do you mind sharing with us? What do you mean you didn't pay for camping, and what kind of trouble did you get in? I know you didn't pay for camping. What kind of trouble did you get in for that?
I didn't get in trouble. They didn't catch me for not paying for the camping, but when I went and did the polygraph, I had to put that in one of my answers, and I had just recently done that. That was within the year. So then you have to be crime-free.
Yeah, but
for 2 years.
Did you commit a crime?
Technically.
Oh. Okay.
I wasn't caught for it, but technically, not paying for camping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So they weren't impressed with that.
Yeah, well, I get that. I'm not trying to minimize it. I'm just going, why didn't you go back and pay the camping people?
Yeah, they told me it was too late. I told them on the phone, I was like, well, I'll go back and I'll pay. That was a stupid mistake. And they were like, it's too late now.
Yeah. So you failed the polygraph, but because you didn't tell the truth?
Just because that came out as something when I was doing the polygraph, that came out then, and it wasn't answered on my original questions that I filled out previously.
Yeah. Well, let me just tell you this. I get it. I'm not questioning all this, but I really do love the fact that you at least brought it up. You know what I mean? That you said, you know what, I didn't do this. But that was really dumb for somebody who wants to be a police officer. I hope you're past that.
Yeah, that was about, I don't know, I want to say 7 years ago now. So it's been a little while.
How old were you?
I'm 29 now, so I guess that would have been 22, 23 probably.
Wow. You're just cheap, right? You're just cheap?
I'm so cheap, yeah. I'm very cheap. I'm a very cheap person.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I didn't mean to go down that rabbit hole, but I do want to understand. So when they said to you, okay, they said, we're okay 2 more years from now? Is that what I understand?
Mm-hmm. So then I tried again with the RCMP again, and then I got deferred again because I had my medical, another one, because I had my medical marijuana card, and they didn't want to continue the process with that. So now I stopped using medical marijuana, even though I've stopped using marijuana altogether, even though it's legal in Canada. But
okay, good. So, this is pretty much a dead end. Now I'm getting this. You got too many things. They're not telling you to keep coming back, are they?
Well, I don't think it's a dead end. Well, it could be with the RCMP. I'm not sure, but I've recently applied with the city that I'm living in now, and I put that application on hold because I got this new job with the probation as a probation officer, and so I asked them if I could put the application on pause, and they said sure, you can get back to us before the end of this year and see if you want to continue. But they seem really interested in me, given my experience and stuff.
Okay, great. Okay, this is good. Okay, so what's your question then? Knowing all this now, what's your question?
Well, I guess I'm worried that I won't enjoy it. I guess it's a stressful thing because I'm what if I get into it and it's not the work that I expect it to be? And what if the night shifts are super hard on me and I can't really manage that?
Okay,
I already have a good issue with me.
Okay, so I think we can figure that one out. Okay, so when anybody has a fear, here's what we want to do. Okay, we want to expose what we're afraid of. All right, and it's like I've got 3 kids, and it's like the first time one of my kids said, "Dad, I think there's a monster under the bed, or there's something in the closet," and that's when the kid says, "This is what I'm afraid of." So we got to identify that. Then we go look. Is there actually anything worth being afraid of? Sometimes our fear is protecting us. Sometimes our fear is lying to us. So I'm going to walk you through that right now. Very simply, we're going to just call it out. I'm afraid of this. And we're going to go, is there actually a monster in the closet? That's what we're going to do. Okay. So let's do the easy one first. I'm afraid that if I work night shifts, it's going to be awful.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true? What about you? Do you know physically that if you got to work some night shifts, how awful is that going to be for you? Be honest.
It could be pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So fear is telling us the truth there. You know your body, you know the lifestyle you want to live. Okay. We need to pay attention to that fear. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. What's the other fear? Be more specific than, what if I get in it and I don't like it? Be specific. I think there's something that's triggering that. So what are you specifically afraid of not enjoying?
I think I'm afraid of the culture. I feel like, what if I don't feel like I'm getting taken seriously? Like, I kind of felt that when I was working corrections, that like people didn't really take me seriously. I'm kind of a softer spoken person, and also maybe being female as well. I don't know if you're taken seriously in that type of role, and I'm worried about maybe not really feeling like I fit in, or that I.
Are there other? Okay, that's fair. Are there other women that work in that job that you're trying to get in the corrections department?
In police, sir.
I'm sorry?
In police, you mean?
Is that what you're going for?
For police, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I worked in corrections previously.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to pay attention to the different initials, IC, whatever. Okay, so you're actually going for the police job. Well, of course, there's other women police officers, yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, do you have access to them? Do you know anybody that knows them to where you could actually have a conversation with them?
Yes.
Okay, I'd ask them that. What's the culture like towards you as a female? Are there any, is it toxic? Is it okay? Could be better. I mean, let's actually do some research. How about that?
Okay.
And then the other thing is, so say that again.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Oh, is there something weird in the background? Was that just me?
I think it was your background, yeah.
Oh, we got some feedback. Okay. So here's a question. Besides you being an introvert, what other reasons would people have to not take you seriously? And does that just mean respect you?
Yeah, I think it would just mean respect, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I think you're worried about something that doesn't exist. I think if you go in and you do a good job and you treat other people well, who cares if you're the life of the party? If you do a good job and you're respectful to other people, then I don't see how you're going to be disrespected. Other than if there's a chauvinist pig, which those dudes exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So don't overthink this. You got this. I want you to move forward. Those fears are not enough. Now, the night shift, the question is that something you'd have to do for a year, 2 years, and it's a seniority thing, and then you work your way through it? So the question becomes, on this night shift thing, can I do it for a season? What would I need to do to be able to persevere through that? Because there are some real physical things there.